So yesterday was kind of a hassle. So I went down to Maryland to go to a Smash Brothers tournament. Didn't really do that well in the tournament. I actually just kind of dropped. I kind of left it, and I didn't even like tell the TO, the tournament organizations, that I'm like disqualifying. But I still had fun. I played doubles, which means like 2v2 in Rivals of Aether, which is like a melee like Smash sort of game, but with animal cat people, so like furries. Really good game. If you like Smash Melee or just Smash in general, I recommend that or the sequel that came out that's a little bit more similar to regular Smash, because Rivals kind of does a bunch of things that make it a little bit different from Smash, and not just the same thing. Well, Rivals 2 is a lot more similar to Smash Wii U, Melee, and an Ultimate. So, yeah. So I kind of just had like an day. Like I was really hyped for the day, but like I had a headache while I was there. I actually low key rage quit too. Not like angrily, like slammed the controller on the ground, but I was just getting really frustrated when I was fighting this person. I was getting like egotistical. I was like literally like getting mad because he was like playing better than I was, and then I need to stop doing that, because like instead of just being like, okay, I'm like kind of feeling negative emotions right now, and this is what the video is gonna be about. Instead of just sitting with my emotions and being like, okay, just calm down, it's not that serious, it's a video game. Just try to like find ways to improve instead of just trying to like find ways to constantly win, because that's the problem. Is like there's a mindset that I keep throwing on, this fixed mindset I keep throwing on when I play the game, where I need to win because I'm too good to be losing, or some bullshit like that. I'm not the greatest player of all time, but I've shown off that I'm pretty good, especially with Samus. A lot of people say I'm pretty good, so I don't know why I need to prove that I'm like good at the game. Just play the game. I think in like I kind of like did a bunch of shadow work like just now, like a few hours ago, or not a few hours, like 12, I don't know. Just like today, I've been doing some shadow work, thinking about like why do I get so upset when playing like video games or certain things? Like, why do I get like egotistically upset? Because I've had a lot of crash outs, especially around 2021, where I'll be playing a game and I'll just get absurdly mad at losing. I would like worry about people doing certain things like roll behind grab. If you ever been on Smash Online, people be doing that. I don't know why people be doing that. It's really annoying. Like they will, if you're shielding in front of them, they always roll behind your shield. They commit to rolling and then grab you. Why though? Just grab me. Just walk up and grab. The fuck? But that's the problem. Like I keep focusing so much on complaining and not so much on like finding a way to not get hit by roll behind grab. And then I get frustrated when things don't even work. Instead of being like, okay, that didn't work. Let me try this. I keep forgetting I need to actually like find solutions instead of complaining. Because complaining doesn't do anything. It can address the problem, what's going on. That's fine. But when you just start getting kind of low-key addicted to complaining, you're just complaining about, nitpicking about the air, the coldness, like everything. It's just like life is not fun when you're just constantly complaining about something. Now, if you're making jokes about something or complaining about real issues, sure. But then like, the question is, what are you going to do about it? And this leads to like, why am I complaining? Because like, I don't understand why I hop on this game just to get mad at it. And I think I just figured out one very important thing is I think I'm very afraid of dealing or having negative emotions, because when you play a video game, you're trying to have fun. You're trying to like, it's kind of like a leisure activity. But with certain games like Smash Brothers or like any fighting game, you actually need to think like more than just like move around and attack enemies. There's really a lot of games, even single player games, where you need to think. On harder difficulties of Kingdom Hearts, you need to like learn how to like react and dodge attacks. There's a lot of time I got really mad because I kept dying to shit. There was like one day I kept losing to Roxas, the Roxas boss fight in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And then I kept like screaming every time I would lose. And then eventually my dad was like, can you just shut up? Like you keep, like, I don't want to hear your mouse constantly. And like, yeah, why am I yelling so like, why am I yelling over like losing to a nigga in a black coat? Like, just stop playing a game, do something else, and then come back. And I think it's just because you're feeling a negative emotion when you lose. And on top of that, I think it can also like grow an ego. I'm not 100% sure. Like, maybe all this complaining is starting to grow an ego, like a negative ego. Because ego isn't inherently bad. People seem to think, oh, I gotta get rid of my ego. No, your ego is your persona. Like, like, get the game. But, like, your ego is literally, like, how you present yourself. Or it's you. It's your persona. And I feel like everybody got, like, different egos in their brain. Sometimes they got ego for when they're mad. They got an ego for when they're, like, happy. And I think when people say, like, ego lifting, ego boosting, it's like, in your head, let's say you're trying to ego lift. I just got a Discord. I'm actually going to close my laptop. Let's say you're trying to ego lift. That's a term that's, like, very relevant to this conversation. You're trying to ego lift. And you're just lifting to, like, boost your ego, to boost this version of yourself that I'm a strong man. I can do strong shit. And that's like that is basically what I call a fixed mindset. Where you want to be this one thing, like you want to be this tough guy. Instead of trying to, or maybe that's not, I don't know, it's 100%. So take what I say with a grain of salt, but to me, like, I care so much about winning instead of like feeling like how am I gonna win or can I play better. I feel like I care so much about winning, like not just video games but in real life, like certain social interactions, arguments. Then like figuring out how do I deal with this in the most appropriate, in the most chill way possible. Like how do I'm not thinking about solutions. I'm thinking about complaining about, oh, I didn't win, I didn't lose, or I lost. Why did I lose? I don't know those exact words I want to say when talking about this, but like I just been thinking like maybe it's literally just me not knowing how to deal with negative emotions and move past that. And then I start fixating on the emotions instead of being like, okay, what do I do to stop feeling like this? And it's usually a mindset change. But sometimes I'll change my mindset to a more positive growth mindset, and I'll play the game, and I'll notice I'm actually winning better, and then I start going back to the fixed mindset where I'm just like, I gotta keep winning. I shouldn't lose, because I'm starting to win now. I'm starting to actually see some success with the growth mindset. So I slowly start going back to the other ego, the mindset, ego, whatever the fuck, of just being like, no, I have to win this match because my ego will feel good. And like, why don't I find different ways to make my ego feel good? Because win shouldn't be the reason I should feel good. And there's like another way I interpreted this too, where I don't care about losing. I just want to play good. But why do I care about playing good? Now I'm caring about what other people think about me, because when I say play good, now I'm like, it's kind of like caring about what other people think. If I'm not playing good, I'm gonna look bad. And like, nigga, it's a video game. Like, what? And then when I lose and I don't look like I played good, it makes me feel negative emotions. Because I'm like, no, that's my ego didn't feel good. So I think what I need to do is switch my mindset into like not trying to play good, just trying to find ways to improve my gameplay or craft. Because I don't like feeling complacent. I'm pretty much in the point of my life where I should be like in college. I'm gonna go to college next month. Going back to college next month, but I've been like lazing around and not wanting to like do much in my life. I've been like growing, trying to do responsibilities. And I'm like and I think it stems from the fact that I don't want to grow up and I want to stay in this whimsical childhood. But like my childhood wasn't sunshine and rainbows, which is like kind of ironic. I have my phone on grayscale, but it's gonna be in color when I upload this. But it's like my childhood was not like all that great. Like there was some really good moments, but like there was like some bad moments. There was a good amount of bad moments. Why am I acting like my childhood was completely like positive memories and my life is completely bad right now? My life is fine. Like no, my mental wise I'm not doing that well, but like there's been a lot of good things here and there that's happened. And like I made I made some friends at work or like in like certain communities. I've got into like huge into music. I can video edit. Like I'm not consistently, but I know how to video edit. I have skills. So why am I acting like I'm just like completely fucking like trash person when I have a lot of good qualities? Now I have bad qualities. Everybody does. Like my life is multifaceted. Your life, who if you're watching this video, is multifaceted. So why am I caring about one facet of my life? Why am I comparing myself? Because I also like be doing this bullshit where I'm comparing myself. Oh, they go to college, everybody get their degree. Like I'll be like, because I stopped going to college because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and I think the problem is I was scared of like again like negative emotions when going to college. And I gotta stop thinking like the world is gonna. Everything has to be positive. Now I don't have to go around and start shit with people, but like I need to learn how to deal with the emotions that comes with like relationships and like negative emotions and stuff. Because life is complicated. People could like get mad at you for their own reason. People could get mad at people can get mad, happy for any fucking reason. Their own background. Everyone got their own background and everything. And like when I'm jealous of these people who go into college, I don't know their fucking hardships. I don't understand. Maybe it's like some sort of trauma, but again, I think it's just like it's like I want this happy like moment. I want this happiness. And then I keep comparing my like low happiness to other people's higher happiness. And I keep making like competitions in my head. I saw somebody playing Samus, and I like when I was walking around the venue yesterday at the Smash tournament, because I play Samus, and I was getting like low key having like jealous feelings. I didn't act out, thank God. I didn't do no crazy shit, because I know that's bad. But like, I'm like scared that these negative emotions are gonna come out, and sometimes they have. I'm not gonna say like I'm not gonna like mention shit, but yeah, I just want to end this video off like if you're dealing with negative emotions, like not know like you're scared of dealing with negative emotions, like yeah, like it's a relatable thing, and everyone deals. I'm not trying to treat you like this is like a horrible thing. Everyone deals with these problems, so one or another. That's kind of the point I want to try to make this video. Is this like everyone deals with issues, and nobody's like black and white. Shit, even rich people. I just read a fucking 100-hour story called Umi Neko. Really good story, but like a huge investment, and it showed how toxic rich people can be. And then, oh yeah, the guy who won the fucking election, you look into his life, bro, like, but we're not talking about that politics shit. I got a video I'm working on a video right now about that, but yeah, I'm gonna close this video before my phone runs out of space, because sometimes